Hugo comes across as a simple character at first, but that isn't going to stop us from trying to find out tech for him. Take this for example. If you know how Hugo works, this must have blown your mind. Totalize is meant to instance immediately, so how come that's not happening here? How can Hugo totalize one enemy twice with the X? Hugo's M2 lets his ultimate avoid ending the stun. Really busted mindscape by the way, but that's ultimate, not EX. And sure enough, if you hop onto training mode, with the right timing, it looks like totalize isn't ending the stun. It's a bit tricky to get it off, and the execution is pretty strict. But this wouldn't be the first time we've come across an overpowered tech with near frame-perfect requirements. It was yours truly who found out about Evelyn's 5-frame cancel tech after all. But no matter how much you try to do it on elites, this tech only seems to work on normal enemies. Maybe it's related then to Hugo's additional ability, with the energy refund on normal enemies having a strange interaction with the stun period. But even if you try doing without it active, it still seems to work. What could be the cause? It can't be a training mode problem either, as it works just fine on Shiyu mobs. So to make sense of things, we can review the footage frame by frame, and the explanation is clear as day. It worked fine on Shiyu, yes, when we had the impact buff from Hellfire Gears and Lighter Signature. And it works fine in training mode. Not necessarily against normal enemies, but against level 10 normal enemies. Take off your gear and try it with level 70 mobs and the game drops the facade. Unfortunately, there is such a thing as being too frame perfect. Because all that was happening is that the enemies were being totalized, then stunned again in just a single frame. So sadly, there is no tech. Hugo certainly lives up to his reputation as a phantom thief, a dangling hope of tech only to steal it all away. Not to say that there isn't any tech for him, there's cool things you can do with Hugo, like overflowing chains. But I've got a Hugo guide coming, so we can cover it in more detail there. Although this tech turned out to be a dud, you can be sure that if I find something, you hear it here. So do like, share, subscribe and ring the bell to stay in the loop. I've got more videos coming. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.